Hello students, welcome back to my channel Lightup Knowledge and welcome to today's video. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we will cover repetition, which is a literary device of sound. This video is very important from the perspective of UGC NET English exam or any other English entrance exam. We'll be doing this topic thoroughly from its meaning, associated vocabulary features and the examples drawn from the most amazing authors in the field of literature that we have. So without any further ado, let's get started. So basically, repetition is a literary device of sound. What is repetition? Repetition is a mode of emphasizing a point by saying it more than once. Repetitions sometimes have the effect of a chant and also add to the music of the lines in poetry. So, repetition is a literary device in which a word or a phrase is used multiple times. It is used repeatedly and it's found throughout in literature, and most commonly it is found in poetry and speeches, and it creates a rhythm and it emphasizes a word or a phrase and therefore gives a very beautiful musical effect of the piece of poetry written. So it is a very important literary device because it allows a writer or a speaker to place emphasis, lay stress on things that they choose to be significant. So whatever the point of the focus would be, it would be highlighted through repetition. It tells the reader or the audience that the words being used are central enough to be focused or to be repeated. Of course, we are doing repetition, so we are repeating words to lay emphasis on a certain point. It comes to a central point and let the audience know when we have to pay a special attention to a language or a phrase or word whatsoever. So basically, this technique gives a very beautiful musical and chanting effects because you are repeating, and when you repeat, it gives a musical effect to the written work. If you see this example, and this example belongs to the rhyme of Ancient Mariner, which is written by S.T. Coleridge, and the example goes like this: alone, alone, all alone, alone on a wide, wide sea. So here, these lines have been beautifully written. These lines have been beautifully framed where the words alone and the word alone and wide are repeated, and they are giving a very beautiful musical effect to the work. Alone, alone, all alone, alone on a wide, wide sea. Let's have a look at some features of repetition. The first one is it is an essential unifying element. Unifying means something that brings harmony, something that unifies. Unifying element in nearly all poetry and much prose. So basically it functions as a unifying element in poetry and prose. So it brings together a group of words, okay, and it brings to a central point basically. The second feature is the sound used in repetition gives us a musical effect to the words, phrases or stanzas, because the words in the stanzas or in the phrase or in a clause are being repeated. When they are repeated, it gives a musical effect because of the repetition of the use. It creates a rhyming effect. It rather creates a beautiful musical effect. So that were the features of repetition. Let's have a look at some examples of repetition from literature. But I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. This is one of the most classic, one of the most beautiful poems ever written, and these lines are from Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, and that's written by Robert Frost, which gives us the effect of repetition, where each time he uses and miles to go before I sleep signifies two different things. One is a short sleep and the other is signified as a long sleep, that is death. So it has a deeper meaning and is a beautiful example indeed. So yes guys, that was all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you found it useful. I hope it added some value to your life. So keep learning and keep growing. All important playlists will be linked down.